Well, good morning, everyone. This is our first full day in Tokyo, Japan. And unfortunately, we got here right when the tsunami or the typhoon Hajibis is hitting. And luckily, there is a 7-Eleven right down the street from our hotel. We are staying at the Keio Plaza Hotel. And that's about as far as we were able to get this morning. It's about 6 a.m. and it's already raining very hard and the winds are picking up. So luckily 7-Eleven wasn't stocked that much last night. We weren't able to try any of the egg salad sandwiches, the famous ones known throughout Japan. So we went ahead and got a few sandwiches this morning. Let me go ahead and show you what we got. And all of this was about $13. We got two types of egg salad sandwiches. One that comes on a loaf type of bread right here, the famous egg salad sandwich. We have a bacon and cream cheese sandwich. The Melon Bread, which actually has some Armenian origins, which I will talk about later. My mom picked up these milk paste buns. They look pretty good. My dad got a hot latte, and I got a cold milk tea. Here is the famous egg salad sandwich. Let's see how it is. It's good. It's so simple. It's definitely the mayonnaise that they use. I know if you're in America, they sell the Japanese mayo. I definitely think that's what's being used in here, and that's what makes it so good. And for 7-Eleven, it's fresh. This is good. It's not too bad. And I also went ahead and tried the milk tea. Better than a lot of the milk teas I've had in Los Angeles specifically, with all the boba craze going on. This has much more of a cleaner and smoother taste. It's not sharp with the tea or the milk flavor. And now here is the second egg salad sandwich. It looks the same type of egg salad, just the bread. It's a bit more spongier and more of a French type of loaf. Yeah, just like that. It's the same egg salad and just the bread is different, but I prefer the bread on this one, actually. It's better than the white bread slices on the other one. So now we are going to try the bacon and cream cheese sandwich. Obviously the bread looks pretty big and you think it's filled with cream cheese until you open it up and that's all the cream cheese there is. And the bacon, I mean, they filled the sandwich, but just the one layer. Let's see. The bread is a bit chewy. The bacon, if you don't like crispy bacon, or if you do like crispy bacon, I don't recommend this. The bacon is pretty chewy too. Obviously, it's been sitting in the refrigerator, so even if it was crispy, it's going to get a little bit soggy. The cream cheese is good though. It has a good flavor to it, but I wouldn't get this one again. So now these milk paste buns actually come in a pack of 3 and they are individually wrapped, which is nice to have them, saved for later. They're pretty dense, have a good weight to them. They almost remind me of an Asian mahmoul, if you're a Middle Eastern and you know about that pastry. Almost sticky, very subtle taste. You can kind of taste the milk paste in it, and I've had different milk paste or milk buns before. But there's something else in there too. I can't quite get my taste to recognize it. But it's good, simple, slightly sweet, and one is definitely enough. And my dad just hit the nail on the head. Sweetened condensed milk, that's definitely the best recognizable taste that you can get from that milk paste bun. And last but not least, the melon pan or melon bread. This is well known throughout Japan as well. And as I mentioned earlier, it actually has an Armenian origin to it. And I went ahead and wrote down the story. So a Japanese businessman by the name of Okura Kihachiro brought an Armenian baker by the name of Sagoyan in 1910 from Russia who had worked for the Romanovs. And, there's different accounts on what actually happened after that. But he was making a similar bread to this, came to Japan, made the bread. And the next thing you know, he's opening pastry shops and other people are imitating his bread. And he went to China and other countries. And that's how the melon bread became famous. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, I can't quite stretch it, but there we go. There's the interior. This is a better version of pan dulce. If you live in LA or you're Hispanic and you know about that, this is the best thing I can relate it to, but it's not as sweet. The bread is a little more fluffy, and then the outside, you think it's going to be crispy, but it's just the light sugar coating that adds a little sweetness to it. So it's definitely a light alternative to a sweet bread. So that wraps up our very first official meal, I guess. When we actually got into Japan last night, Friday night, it took almost 3 hours to get from Narita Airport to our hotel. And we were able to find a little, or not quite little, but a huge area with a bunch of alleys and restaurants and bars. And obviously we were so tired and hungry, we just went to a McDonald's. We figured we were going to eat McDonald's anyway, and we went ahead and tried that. I got the crispy chicken cheeseburger. It was basically a fried chicken patty with cheese. The mayo on it honestly made it better. The chicken itself was no big deal, you know, just regular chicken. My dad got the spicy chicken sandwich, which was okay. Again, the sauce was what added more flavor. And my mom got the teriyaki chicken, which was pretty sweet, but... What are you saying? Wasabi. I know. Doesn't matter, it's spicy. It doesn't matter. So my mom got the teriyaki chicken, which was pretty sweet. That had the most sauce on it. Shh, tuna. But, you know, we'll see what we are going to do today. This is our first full day again, but the typhoon is hitting pretty hard. And I know there is a department store close by, so if we can make it later on today, we'll get there. And also stay tuned for a video of the hotel room and the hotel itself. There are definitely a lot of unique and new features and amenities that you don't really see on or in many hotels. So thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video.